Hey you guys, so I am just coming at you guys live for a second to talk about your makeup foundation sample. You probably got a little envelope like this with a little foundation sample in it. And believe it or not, there's actually a lot more foundation in there than what you think. So the bottom is going to be sealed. In the top, there's going to be, if you can see here, there's going to be these little slits right here. So you're just going to tear this open, just like so. And then what I want you to do is kind of separate this foundation like this. And if you can, go ahead and tear this open so that it lays like this. Okay, so then what I want you to do, and I'm going to put this on something hard, is I want you to take your finger and I want you to kind of rub this and kind of space it out a little bit. So see, there really is a lot more foundation there than you think. If you have a brush like this, kind of like a really poofy brush that you can use for foundation, go ahead and rub that around in there. And then you want to go right here to see if it color matches. If not, you can, what's left on your finger from rubbing it around, go ahead and take it and make a nice streak right here with it, okay? So what you want to do is you want to make sure that this is not like really standing out to be different than your skin tone. If you have pink undertones, you probably got a olive sample. If you are more of a orangey undertones, then you're going to get more of a Shinto probably. So what you want to do is just kind of take that sample and start to spread it out. Now this foundation is different because it's 50% pigmented. So the amount that you would normally use for from like a retail type, like anything over the counter that you would have been buying, you're going to take the amount that you were using and cut it in half and then cut it in half again. This probably would have done the whole side of my face. As you can see from here all the way down, I'm working and just kind of working that into my skin. Obviously, that's not the right shade for me. However, what my point of using this lighter color is that it's probably the same skin tone. It just needs to be a little darker. So what I would do then is go to my next shade up, which would be Olive 3. And where is it in my palette? What I'm going to do is put my finger in it, and I'm going to show you on this side. This is Olive 3. And see how that's just blending right in with my skin tone? So this was a little too light, but looking at it now through the camera, can you really, like if I had not showed you that it was there, you really wouldn't have probably thought that it was really like too light, maybe. I could tell, but you just looking at it, you know, with me just switching around and talking to you, you probably wouldn't have said, ooh, that girl needs a different foundation color. But me on this side, I can tell. Hold on, let me get a little bit on my finger here. This pan's almost out. That it blends perfectly. So my color right now is an Olive 3. I can almost do an Olive 4. So I really do have kind of like a summer shade and a winter shade. Sometimes I use them in Believe, but y'all look how much this just kind of spread out. So you really probably can do your whole face with this if this is really the right shade, especially if you just take your finger and spread it out. Or I always start all of my customers out with a brush, and it doesn't have to be a LimeLife brush, although I believe in the LimeLife brush. Where the heck did it go? There it is. Sorry, y'all. This brush is number 18. It is a professional weighted makeup brush, so it is pretty phenomenal. And the way that I like to use it is just to blend it into my foundation, pick up that foundation. See, there's still a lot there, but this keeps you from using too much at one time. And look, I'm just blending, blending, blending. You all can go back and watch any of my makeup videos and you will see me do this technique. Again, this is the lighter foundation. I really needed to be dipping my brush over here in my Olive 3. Okay, so once you determine what your makeup color is, do you see how that just kind of covered those blemishes on my neck and blended really well. Once we determine what your makeup color is, then we need to talk about concealers. So we have lots of different concealer shades. If you're hiding blemishes, we have a shade for that. If you're hiding redness, we have a shade for that. If you're wanting to highlight under your eyes, which as you can see here, because you can kind of see where it went right here, I do highlight up under my eyes. But if you're coloring dark circles under your eyes, that's not highlighting. There's two different shades for that. So you and I really need to do a little bit of coordinating and messaging, or you can call me and we can talk on the phone about what the right foundation shade is for you. You can put it on, and the reason I want you to do your neck is because I don't want you to have a makeup line here. So I really want you to work with this side of your face in good lighting. So if you want to go stand in front of a window, go outside and sit in your car, you would not believe the selfies that I get of people sitting in their cars that are really the most perfect selfies for color matching ever. Take a selfie with the makeup, kind of show me where you did the makeup, and send it to me and let me look at it, and I can give you my opinion. You can FaceTime me. We can arrange a time to FaceTime. But then you can either start with just the foundation, or you can start with one of our palettes that has a foundation and 2 concealers in it, just really depending on what your needs are. If you're wanting to go a little bit further with the makeup, we do have some collections that that I can help you put together that will save you like 14 or 15 bucks by ordering everything together. And if you want the best tool on the market for putting on your foundation, this brush number 18, is what I call the magic wand of all foundation brushes. Because listen, I've had this foundation brush, I've had this, which is a foundation brush number 17. I've had the fan brush. I've had a couple of other brushes for concealer, but this is my go-to. This is what makes my makeup look perfect, flawless every single time that I apply it. So enjoy your sample. If you got lip colors, then y'all, it's really hard to get lip swatches in these, but it's really just enough to give you a look at what the color is going to be like. If you got skincare samples, listen, your skincare samples come in little packs. You're going to cut them at the corner, squeeze out a little bit of the product. A little bit goes a long way with all of these samples, y'all. They are amazing. And then you use them. And then let me know. Please let me know what questions you have. Also, we just released our new Amaze boxes. That comes out tomorrow. And if you're interested in just building products, anywhere from $50 to $100 worth of products at a slow rate, then that is going to be your ticket. It's going to have a combination of samples in it, mini travel size bottles, full size bottles, tools, and that is a monthly subscription for $38 that you get all those products for. And we don't know what's in the boxes. It's a surprise to us too. I will be signing up for my subscription box, but this is really more so about your foundation at this point. So let me know if you have questions, and thank you so much for trusting me to be your beauty guide. For my loyal customers, I really do try to do a lot for you to help with shipping and tax. Give back to you guys. I do monthly things that I mail to you sometimes. If you decide to be a customer of mine and you are a loyal customer, I appreciate you so much, and know that you're going to fall in love with everything, that it is my job to take care of you and treat you as good as I can. So I look forward to working with you in the future, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.